What is going on, guys? We're back on Doombringer. We are level 35. I actually forgot where we left off last time, so my bad. It's been probably a few days. I went out of town, so I forget where we were, but I am back in the Tower Frozen Shadow. We're trying to get some levels, right? So I think I got a few levels from when I saw y'all last. I think maybe I was like around level 33, and I said I was just going to finish up on the sisters. I think that's what we talked about. So I finished up on the sisters, got a few levels, banked some platinum for future spells. I should be good probably forever. We'll see what comes up. We're in the Tower of Frozen Shadow now. I've gotten a level here. Pretty much everything's light blue. I think for one more level, we're going to see the occasional dark blue, because I do see the occasional dark blue for about one more level, I think. And after that level, everything's going to be light blue. So you can see here we're getting 17% an hour. It was 18%, but I stopped to like load up the I was going to say load up the stream, but like load up the video settings and stuff. And that's mostly on light blues with like, you know, every 4 mobs is probably a dark blue or something like that. Not running any pots or anything. We're struggling. Sometimes I fear, sometimes I don't. I kind of stopped fearing because the mob just, even when the mob is snared, I fear it, and it just like, you know, when I'm somewhere where I have a ton of room, I feel like it just breaks over and over and over, and it's kind of annoying. And in here, where I'm like really kind of cramped in here, it just doesn't break, which is great. Why do I have my normal fear out anyways? That's really expensive. I'm not fearing right now anyways, but I just noticed that. But for instance, like what I've been doing is I'll pull a mob all the way to this corner, and then I'll dot him up and I'll whatever, and then I'll fear him, and then sometimes he'll walk back and forth like this. And that's great. I'll just sit there and whoop on him. He's confused. But then, like, you know, every third one or whatever will walk all the way out here. Even if it just, like, walks past this, it'll pull this room. Like, these mobs in this room, there's one that spawns in the front here. It'll pull that. Or sometimes he'll make it all the way out here and get, like, right here. Oh, shit. God. Oh, God. All right, this is fine. Let me get out of here. Anyways, if the mob... I'm stunned. Come on. Oh. Whatever, he saw me. Hopefully it's only one. I'm actually watching his stream right now. That was Slayheim right there. Let me go see. I fell in the hole. Cool. So I'm just going to med up a little bit here and talk. So Slayheim's actually in here right now. He's streaming. He's doing the same thing. He's working on his eye patch of plunder. Anyway, so sometimes I fear the mob. It'll make it like it breaks like right there. If he straight shots from that corner I bring him to all the way till the end of the fear without breaking, he'll make it to that edge, and he'll sometimes pull everything in the hole. So that's super annoying. So I just got over fearing, because I can't take 2 mobs at once. I'm just not powerful enough. And that's not true. I can take 2 mobs at once if I'm like full life, full mana, but then I have to med for like ever, you know. Then it creates this gigantic med session. And so I really, if I ever pull more than 2 mobs, most likely, depending on how I feel, most likely I'm just zoning it, because it's just like, this is just going to create too much downtime, and I don't feel like it. I have been utilizing bandages. I got my first aid up to like, I don't know. It's up to like 52 maybe. So I'm doing that when, you know, obviously when I'm sub 50, and then I'll live tap the rest. It's hard. There's nowhere to kite in here really, so I can't use my kiting strat really that I like to do. Well, let's try and kill something here. So that one's up. So this is the one we killed, right? So then what I'll do, I might have already showed this, I don't know. But what I've been doing is numbing these. And if I max range this, so my back's against the wall, that's the only way for me not to pull this guy. If I inch forward even one step, this guy will pull, and then he'll pull the other ones. But now that they're lulled, I can pull him out. So I can take apart this room, but I can't keep it on rotation. It's too hard. Even if every mob is light blue, 4 mobs, even if they're all light blue, I can't do it. It's too much for me. And then this is where you want to fear, right? You want to fear right now. So, I mean, I'll show you, I guess. I bring them all the way back here. I don't have fear out. Shit. Shit. Fear, spook the dead. Here, let me stand in. My pet's taking too much damage while that mems. So I'll pull him back here. Oh, come on, dog. I don't have aggro. I haven't been doing this, so like I'm not prepared to do it. Maybe I'll do it on the next one. I've already screwed the pooch on this one. This guy's already almost dead. But I've just been kind of like lazy. So it is more efficient to fear kite him in here because I don't have any other way to like, kite and life tap or anything like that. And they're undead, so my fear is much, much cheaper. It's only 10 mana opposed to the 40 mana. That makes a massive difference. But see, okay, so he's running. He's not even feared. He's running. So if that mob is up right there, he'll aggro it. He's going to come out here and aggro these as well. Luckily, that one is dead. The one in the front, we already pulled it, and Slayheim killed it when I trained it. Oh, for the love of God, dog. My attack's not even on for some fucking reason. Nobody really knows. Come on, bro. We can't kill that guy. We can't fucking kill that guy. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Sometimes it just, like, that never happens. It's just because I turned on the camera. It's the only reason that happened. Okay, this guy's up. Let's do it. All right, so we'll show the fear situation. Hopefully it goes well. Actually, I'm trying to show a bad example so you can understand where I'm coming from, but it's going to go perfectly because opposite happens when I'm recording. So this is going to go perfectly. Check it out. So in a perfect world, this is how it goes down. So hit him with that. Get him with one of these. Sit down, pull him back here. Pull him all the way in this corner. Hit him with a fear. He's feared. So then now we can just beat his ass. See where he goes. I'll sit tick a life tap even to try to like help my sit tick some life taps in between swings or whatever. But see, okay, so since in the beginning he ran backwards a little bit, then forwards, so he stopped a little early instead of walking out here. So I don't have to fear him again. I could just say that's good enough, right? And that saved me, he's half dead by the time the fear is over, so that saved me taking some hits. So that's like more efficient. That only cost 10 mana, and now he's running, so then I can, oh, fuck. Gotta get him down a little bit so he stops running here. All right, so now I can sit tick, I can life leech him if I need, but I don't have that much mana right now. I'm a mess. I'm currently a mess. But in reality, I can only kill about 3 on rotation. So what I've been doing is killing this guy. Then I'll come up here and I'll kill this guy in the front, and then I'll like membler or numb that guy, and I'll pull this guy out. And then that's it. And then I sit and med for whatever time I have, which is not that long. It's only like a minute or so that I'll med up. And then I just do those 3 again. I can't kill the 4th one. It's just too much. It would be cool. So then the other question is why not keep this room clean? Because that's 3 mobs, right? If you could do 3 mobs on rotation, why not just keep this room clean? And the answer to that is because shit happens. Not everything's perfect. Sometimes mobs take longer to kill. Sometimes I need a little extra med sesh because they beat my ass, or sometimes this, sometimes that, blah, blah, blah. And if I'm sitting in that room, or if I'm just clearing that room, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't work. Something happens. One will spawn on top of me. If you fear in that room, sometimes they don't leave the room, which is ideal, but it's not if you're behind, and then a mob spawns on top of you. And then for whatever reason, the mob you're killing has 5% left, and you just can't effing hit them. And so the other mob's beating on you, and you're like, don't worry about it, it's just 5%, it'll be real quick. No, it won't. Sometimes it'll take 30 fucking seconds to hit the mob like twice, you know? That's just how it is. I feel like I'm showing frustration, but I'm not really frustrated. This is pretty decent. The part that sucks is that most of it's light blues. So we're getting 17% an hour. I mean, we're not here to XP, or we're not, you know, we're here to get pages, which is going to lead me to the other part, which this part is kind of frustrating, is I've probably been here for a total of maybe like 6 hours. I haven't seen a single page yet. There was one time, yeah, I've been here for like 6 hours and I haven't seen a single page. Granted, we're only killing like 3 mobs per rotation. It's not like when I was here on my beastlord and I'm killing like 10 mobs on per rotation, which is really going to speed things up. But here's the thing, is like there was a guy here killing the other day, and he had a page rotting. But I can't loot it, you know. So there was like a page 4 or something rotting the other day. I couldn't loot it. So today I've been here for about 3 hours today. And no page yet. Before I came here, there was a mage here. It was like a level 60 mage or something. And he was farming for his monk. And then when it dropped, he was going to log over on his monk and loot it. He said he was farming for a while, and he never saw a page. So then when I came in, he's like, good luck. And now I've been here for about 3 hours, and I haven't seen a page yet. Now Slayheim's here. He's been here for a little while. As far as I know, I haven't muted now because I'm doing this, but he hasn't found a page either. So I'm feeling like a page is due. What I'm getting at is like I'm feeling like a page is due because I was the only person in here for 3 hours, no pages. That mage was full clearing the level 1 for however long, no pages. Now Slayheim and I am both in here clearing. No pages. It's like somebody's bound to get a page very soon. It's got to happen. Come on, RNG. Let's get it. Okay. So we're full mana, but we're not full life. But let's go ahead and numb the dead. Shit. Oh my god. Fuck me. I'm going to zone it. Don't die, pet. Don't die, pet. Don't die, pet. Don't die, pet. Oh my god, that was so fucking close. He's at like 2%. Oh shit. Oh no. You can hit the J-boots while we're out here. They were beating him up, so I think that they're still like far away or whatever. And then there's the occasional... Man, he's almost dead. There's the occasional time I need a buff anyways. Like I'm like recording now and I'm just forgetting what I'm doing. I need to buff him. I need to buff myself. There's the occasional time that the undead knoll or whatever the hell it is spawns. The one that drops the keys, and then that'll cook the camp. You know, when that happens, like it's just like, all right, I'm done for now. If it spawns in the middle of all this shit. Okay, so... Well, let's see if this guy's up at this point. Yeah, he is, so we'll just kill this guy. I'm just going to run in. I don't want my pet to die, and he's not looking too good. I don't want to waste life healing him, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to let him regenerate over time, and not let him get hit, or try not to. Anyways, so yeah, if I fear this guy, if he walks past that room right now, it's pulling the room. If I pull that guy out of the room because it's like, well, then pull that guy out so that this guy can walk by. Okay, but now I don't have room to fear that guy. So I can't fear everything. So then I just kind of was just like, fuck it, you know. We'll just dad camp it, kind of. And, you know, so every once in a while I go AFK and I just do shit around the house. Been doing laundry, I ate some pizza, watching the stream, just, you know, trying to keep busy and just kind of dad camping. Don't get frustrated. Don't, like, try to do shit that just isn't working. Like, fearing in here is just not working for me. It keeps aggroing shit. And then I start getting frustrated and, like, annoyed and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Just fuck it. Like, whatever. Just play the game, you know? Just chill, play the game, whatever happens, happens. So that's what I've been doing. And so we can do this, like I was saying. I do try to get my sit ticks in, though. So if I max range this, I missed that sit tick. We'll get this sit tick. If I max range this, then we're good to go. This one's a dark blue, so we are going to get some dark blue XP, which is cool. Okay. So basically I just get my 2 dots on, and then I just try to rush them down, and I get life taps. You got the swing timer going, right? So I just try to get life taps in between the swing timer, which blows an absolute ton of mana. But again, what I say in every single episode is mana's way easier to get than life, so that's what we're doing. And I don't, you know, you can always stay below 50% health so that you can always bandage or something in between fights, but man, it just seems so inefficient. Bandaging takes so long that, I don't know, it just seems inefficient. Now, I do it when I need to. I do it when I'm below, if I'm below 50% health, yeah, I'll bandage, but I just try not to get below 50% health. And a bandage is a 10-second cast. It's just a... Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Alright, we're gonna pause it and med up, and yeah. Oh my god, yes. Not really a good place to unpause it, I suppose, but... Hot damn! In that little bit of time that I paused it, I don't know. You could probably know better than I, based on how much XP I have. I have 76% into my level now, but Slayheim found both of his pieces in the time I paused it, so he's out of here. Super, super duper lucky. I found the second part, and then almost right away he found the 4th part, so I was like, well, that's cool. In case I find another second part, you know, you could loot it as a dupe. And then he found his own second part, so... There was like a 6-hour drought, and then 3 dropped in a row. Is that gonna screw me over for... Are we gonna get a 4th in a row, is like what I'm saying? I don't know. And then if we get a 4th in a row, is it gonna be the 4th piece of the map? Or are we gonna get a dupe of the second piece? Hopefully not. But you never know. I think we should get a respawn here pretty soon. I still don't know what I'm gonna do about the Furbolg. I mean, at the end of the day, if I have to, I'm gonna have someone, you know, pacify it or whatever. Whatever. There's so many different words that all kind of mean the same thing. Lull it, pacify it, fucking harmony it, whatever, it needs to be done. Since there's no other way for me to do it. I do have hide, but it'll break. That hide will break if I, you know, click on them to turn something in. I do have hide now. I got it at level 35. I could pull one of these. I seem to be ahead of schedule. I don't know why. Something... I just killed this one, so the front one should spawn. Wait. Oh, no. The back one spawned. Oh, okay. We're on target. Okay. So, okay. Let's numb this dude. And we'll pull this one out. I'm getting really heavy, too. So my agility's down, so I'm getting hit harder than I should be. which obviously isn't helping my cause. But I'm kind of lazy, and I don't want to run and sell to the vendor. So I'm kind of pushing it to the limit a little bit. With that being said, if I get a few more weapons, I'm going to have to. But the weapons sell for good plat, so I don't want to... I don't want to just leave them, you know? I'd rather just go sell. Which I guess I could do. But dang. Kind of just hope that the next piece of map drops, so that I don't have to do it. And then for the wolf that's outside, it's going to be tough, but I have outside, right? So I can kite him around to the max, and then at the end of the day, I'm going to harm touch his bitch ass. So we're going to be good to go on the wolf outside. He might be tough, but we got him. We'll kite him around. We'll kite him with dots. The pet will be hitting him in the butt. We'll be nuking him down, and then we'll harm touch him, and then that's good to go. After that, we got the Tismax. We have 1 piece of meat, so we need 3 more pieces of meat from the Tismax, and then we got to deal with that thing. So the Tismac thing should go pretty quickly. Last time I was there, I think I was like level 32. I'm now 35. And by the time I get around to doing Tismax, I'll be 36 for sure. I mean, all I need is 22 more %. And this probably isn't going to drop anytime soon. And then, you know, we'll have to kill at least some wolves. I'll just make sure that I'm 36 naturally before I go there. So the Tismax will be way easier. They were kind of tough at 32, but we'll have a lot more levels on them now. So that should be pretty easy. And then we'll figure out the other thing. I'm first gonna try to do it with my ranger. I'm gonna try to do it myself. And if I can't do it with my ranger, I'm gonna have to ask a friend. But kind of preferably, I would do it myself. I'd feel a little more self-found, if you would. I don't know. In a lot of people's eyes, there's no difference. This is the exact same thing. I get it. I mean, the other thing is this, right? Is you just sit there, AFK, waiting for somebody else to go do it. Somebody else is going and doing their mask, so they lull it, and then you run up and do it. And then you're like, I didn't ask for help. It just happened, you know, the mob just happened to be lulled. And I walked up and did my thing. Yeah, you know. I don't know. Like, that would be the other option, I guess. Is not asking for help, but it just kind of happens. That's like you're killing a mob, you're about to die. Somebody runs up and kills the mob for you. You didn't ask them to. They happen to be walking by. They saw it happening. And so, but I guess that is different because you're not making the choice. They're making the choice. Whereas in this one, you could choose to ignore them or not. Whatever. Anyways, I don't care. I'm just finding something to talk about. All right, let's grab this mob. We got another dark blue. Let's go. That's XPs right there. Let's go ahead and get this. But in reality, who knows how long this will take to drop. I should just go sell off because I could be here for another 3 hours or something. I don't even know if I'm going to do that today. That's what I fear. I fear I go sell off and then I'm just like, I don't feel like coming back right now. You know. Now, even though Slayheim found the map pieces before me or faster than me, he was killing way more than I was too. So I'm only killing like 3 mobs per round. So his kill speed definitely helps. You know, he at the end of the day, he may have killed as many mobs as I have. or more mobs than I have because he's just shredding them. He's higher level, and he's a beastlord, and he has better gear. So there's a lot of factors that go into that. When I was here on my beastlord, I got it really fast. I think I was here. What was that on the beastlord? I think like maybe 2 hours or something. And I was just killing so fast. I was lower level than this one is. I was a lower level than this character, and the mobs were dark blue to me, so I was getting like good XP. And I was just shredding on the beastlord because he was twinked and a beastlord. And so I shredded in here, and within like 2 hours, I had both pieces of the map, and I was gone. So I mean, it really is that. It's how many kills per hour are you getting? I'm on this character. I'm barely getting anything. It's pathetic. We're gonna have quite a bit of a med here. I think I might just go sell. So I'm gonna med up and sell and stuff, and we'll continue the journey. All right, we just buffed up. We killed that one earlier. Let's get in here, kill a few more mobs, and hope for the best. Don't want to waste the entire footage on... Oh, we got double dark blue. Wow. Don't want to waste the entire footage on just this area. But, you know, this is the longest part. And let's see. That's probably pretty good. Pretty good thumbnail for this place. But we're 27 minutes in, and in reality, I've been here for like 7 hours, so not too bad. I mean, some of this was caught on like on a previous video or something. What's funny is, Slayheim's streaming, and I'm in here on his stream, right? And so that's it's like hilariously, like nobody gives a shit really, but hilariously it's like a spoiler alert, because I'm in here, and although he doesn't know, I guess, exactly what level I am, being level 35, they know that I'm high enough to be in here killing stuff, and in reality, I think I'm only level 16 on like the last video that came out. You know, I'm still like 5 videos ahead or something, or whatever it is. Might be more than that. I don't remember. But if anybody's paying attention and watches both of us, or watching a stream and then watches my videos, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, what are you doing in there? My proc went off. Feels good. My life leech proc. I don't have, you know. If that could just go off a few times, we'd be chilling. Between that and the actual life proc. Sorry, I turned the volume up. Hopefully it wasn't coming through on the mic. I'm unmuting Slayheim's stream when I'm not creating the video. And I got to turn it up to here. Don't go in there, buddy. All right, he still has the snare on, so that's good. Sometimes when I see multiple items, you know, my brain for a split second goes like, map piece? Okay. We'll kill this one. In fact, we're going to fear this one. So let's get it over here. We're actually doing a good job, and we have everything cleared out. See, nice, he ran. If he could just change directions a couple of times, it really fixes all my problems. Or if we can get some like shield bashes off that stun him or whatever it is. So, you know, that actually really helps me, whereas if he just runs, if he just beelines, I'm screwed. You know, one day I looked up like what the origins of beeline is. And if I remember, it's that like honeybees or whatever, they always take the most direct route to the hive or whatever, something like that. Whatever that is. And so, you know, it's like a beeline, you're like beelining. Look how good we did. We only have one mob up, so we killed all 3 of those, and we have 96% life, but we're out of mana. So, I mean, I could kill that last one in the corner, but I'm out of mana, so, you know, I'll only be able to after dotting, I'll be able to life tap once or twice, so he'll probably get me down to like 70-80% maybe, and I'm not going to have any more mana, so I'm going to have to sit, and I'm going to have to med for a little while. I'm going to have to rebuff my pet, rebuff myself, because my pet buff is going to fall off any second now. And my Vampiric Embrace only lasts 3 minutes, so that's fallen off already, so I'll have to rebuff those as well. So it does become an issue. But look, in just the time it took me to explain that, you know, my mana is just like going so fast. We're already at 38%. So if I just sit here for another minute or so, maybe a minute, we'll just be at like full mana or pretty damn close, and then I can rebuff my pet, rebuff myself, and get back in there. So that's really the idea that I've had. We've gotten really, really lucky today. There's a 35 monk in here now. He's only going to be able to kill so fast. I mean, he's likely twinked. I don't know. Everybody's kind of twinked at this point, I think, in the server's life. So he could probably kill pretty fast, but there's a lot of other shit in here, so hopefully I could just lock down this area. There's been a couple of days, though, where there's like this paladin in here that's like level 50 or something, and he's getting all cranky, complaining that there's always a lot of people in here, and what's going on? Why is there so many people in here? It's like, bro, it's the same as like me getting cranky about J-boots. There's just always people there. Like, it's an active server. There's a lot of people making a lot of alts. XP has been stupid fast lately, and people are just making shitloads of alts, and every single alt needs basically the boots, and every single melee alt, which a lot of alts are melees because a lot of mains are casters, right? You usually you make a caster first because it's easy, and then you get money and you get whatever, and then you make alt melee characters. So all these alts need the mask, and then, you know, like the mage that was in here earlier, I mean, he saw me and he bailed, so that was super cool of him, but a lot of people will choose to just come in here on their mains and just clear the floor, and then try to loot it on their alt. But then that sucks for people actually in here on their alt, trying to kill stuff and get XP, and just trying to kill stuff in general. You kill 1 or 2 things and somebody else clears the entire floor. Now, in my case, I can only clear 1 or 2 things, so honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. As long as I can have just like 2 or 3 mobs, like, that's all I need. That's really all I need. So we sat there and talked for quite some time. Let's just check and see what's up. So we got that guy's up. And let's see if this guy spawned yet. So not yet. He'll probably spawn any second now. Go ahead and rebuff my pets. And rebuff myself. See if this guy's up one more time. No? Alright, so we're going to take this guy then. Let's just make sure that guy's not... Oh, fuck me! Alright, we're going to kill 2 at once. Ready? Let's kill this one. We're gonna We're going to try to get our dots on. They're both light blue, and we have full life and mana, so it's not going to be the end of the world. I mean, we could blow Harm Touch, but I should just blow Harm Touch. Let's blow Harm Touch. I was going to say, like, I'm never in that bad of a position. I'm right by the zone line, so I can always just use the zone line. So I don't really need Harm Touch, but it's not going to be up for like another hour and 12 minutes now. So like if this guy dropped the page, the next thing we want to do is go kill the direwolf, and I need the I'm probably going to need the Harm Touch for direwolf. At least that's going to make it a lot easier. Let's actually get a dot on this guy, the snare. So if we get the map piece in like the next hour or less, that'll be a little annoying that I used Harm Touch now. Well, we might be able to kill the direwolf without it if I just kite a lot. Instead of wasting 40 mana on a fear on the wolf, I'll just be using life tap. I'll stand in for a while, get my life down a bit, hit him, bash him, all that stuff, and then I'll kite him some more, and I'll be hitting him with sit ticks and life taps. Because the life taps are doing damage, whereas fear's not doing damage. I can stand in, but I don't know. I just have I don't know. He'll either run, if I pull him to the water, he might run into the water. If I fear him like out there, he's just going to pick up wolf ads. I think we can do it though. That took everything out of me though. So see how a 2-pull is just super bad for me. I can't be doing 2 pulls in here. In reality, we're probably not going to get the map piece for several hours or something. I'm gonna sit here and chill and just do this for a little while longer. Just checking in with you guys. We went and sold off. We need page number 4. So we'll see in a bit. All right, well, we're about to level. So let's check in with y'all one more time here. And we'll get our level. And keep on keeping on. Can't check in too many more times though, because now we're at 37 minutes into the video. If we keep checking in, next thing you know, it's a 13-hour video. All right, come on. Oh. I was hoping the first mob would just have it. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's numb this guy. Fuck off. Okay, well, we're gonna, oh man. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? We're gonna do that. We're gonna back the pet. We need the pet to back though. Let's try to split it. Man, I was against the wall. What's that place called? All right. Hopefully that other mob made his way back. Okay, sweet. This is the This is the one I have the other dot on. Let's bring him back up here. Oh, it wore off. So let's get that on. No. What? What's... Stonebrunt, that's the name. I was trying to think of the name of Stonebrunt. We gotta go to Stonebrunt and get the Haste belt. I'm just not sure what level we can do that in. I think I turned the volume up again, my bad. I'm not sure what level we can do that in. I gotta look into that. I just know it's not yet, so I've been lagging on looking it up because we have like a laundry list of shit to do. Like this was standing in our way. And then I want to get the piercer from the giant outside. I want to go kill the owlbears. There's just a ton of stuff to do, and everything is gonna take time and levels. And I just know that that's further back on the list of stuff to do. Okay, let's do another one here. Let's renumb this guy. Let's get this guy out here. Did we ding? We didn't. So this guy should ding us. And then I'll go back to grinding. 'Cause we're gonna need a med sesh after this one. Boom. Oh, that'd have been great if it was on the mob that dinged me. That'd have been fantastic. But I guess now we have a shot to get our defense, offense, slashing, double attack, parry, you name it, riposte. Got a chance, bash. Got a chance to get all that stuff up while we get this last piece of the map. Just keep on keeping on. All right, dudes. You gotta be kidding me, man. Like, so I was killing in here. Well, that's, oh shit. Oh shit. That's not ever happened before. Don't kill my boy. No, no. My skeleton dies way too much. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leech from that guy. Oh shit, they can see through walls. I'm not gonna tap that guy. Anyways, so as you saw, the dumbass wolf is there. Why am I running? What the heck, dude? Oh shit. Okay. As you saw, this fucking guy's here, okay? This guy's like a shaman or whatever. He heals, he roots, he dots, he debuffs, everything that works. I can't kill him. Maybe I could, but I would need full life, full mana, probably harm touch, the works, right? I don't want to. Anyways, he spawned. I just happened to see, and shout out to Necrogella? Seen him in here a couple of times. Seen him on YouTube. Just talking to him about, you know, the goings-ons. He's here trying to get pieces for his character as well. Anyways, he's higher, so he can kill this guy. So he showed up. Like, I killed him, but closer over here. So I couldn't, like, go into this room without grabbing. So I was like, man, what am I going to do now? I tried to pull these guys down here, but, you know, they all come at once. It's like, you know, it's kind of a situation. You could use the zone line to kind of help with that. Anyways, he showed up, and I was like, and he's like, oh, hey, fancy seeing you here again or whatever, right? Because I've seen him here, I don't know, another day or something. And so I was like, yo, dude, can you kill this wolf? He's like too strong for me, and he like bricked my camp. So he came over here and he killed him, and he dropped a page. Luckily, it was the same page that I already have, which happens to be the same page he already has. So neither of us needed it. But I'm just glad he didn't kill it, and then it was page 4. Well, I mean, I guess I would have been glad because he needs page 4. But, you know, how interesting would that have been? Anyways, so then he's like, I just came here to camp. And, like, we were shooting the shit real quick. And he's like, I just came here to camp this character until later. I got stuff I got to go do. I'll see you later. So he camps out, and the second he camps out, literally the first mob I kill. Literally the first mob I kill. This freaking null pops again. And so I was like, I was hoping he wasn't offline yet, because we just, like, talked. But he was offline already. So I was like, fuck. So luckily, this time I killed the skeleton further back. So I think, you know, I can not get aggro. So I guess now I'm gonna hold down this room. I don't have a choice. As long as I don't aggro that dude. And we do have greens now because I dinged earlier, right? Now, there's still dark blues though. Like I've still seen dark blues, so the mob I killed was a dark blue. So we can still get dark blues. But maybe I can hold down the room better now that there's greens, you know, now that I'm a higher level. We'll have to see how that goes. But maybe I could just hold down this room now and not worry about the guy in the hallway. And if I can hold it down more easily, then maybe I can just stay in there and I don't have to leave the room and worry about this wolf. So that's something I just thought about right now. But we need to get this guy down so he doesn't run and aggro all that other shit. He should still have the snare on, so let's get him down before it drops. All right. He turned around. What was he doing? Oh, he buffed the skeleton that spawned over there, is what ended up happening, pretty sure. So I wonder if I kill that one last, if I can sit in that corner without aggroing if they like spawn, just to buy myself some time if I needed. It would be nice if, I don't know, I'm not even buffed. Dang, I should buff. Why didn't I buff? Now I have aggro. Ay. Oh well. You know, I'm not even mad that they're green now. I just want to get out of here, dude. Like, fuck, dude. I've been in here since 2 hours before Slayheim started streaming. Slayheim's done with his eye patch, by the way. He finished it. He's moving on. He's going to DSP to go grind. I started in here 2 hours before he started streaming, and he's been streaming for 4 hours. So I've been here for 6 hours just today. And I would say I've been here for 2 hours more on top of that. I'm not gonna buff my pet right now. Because I think I'm gonna have downtime right now. Anyways, God only knows how long I'm gonna be here. So, like I said earlier, I don't want to keep it unpaused for too long. We're just getting wild unlucky today. Luckily, I have nothing to do. I worked so many days in a row that I was given 3 days off, and then I went out of town, and then I came back, and I'm just so gassed. I drove like 10 hours in the last... I drove like 4 hours, and then... I drove like 4.5 hours, and then I was visiting my mother. And then in the same day, I drove back another 4.5 hours. But I have to stop and charge my car and stuff. So it takes a little longer. So I'm wondering if I can just hide in this corner. I wonder if I'll aggro. Or if he spawns, if I have the time to buff my pet, buff myself, and then engage. Or is me sitting right here just going to aggro him? I think it's going to just maybe aggro him. Maybe not. Anyways, we'll have to see. But this is what I'm going to be doing. I'll update you guys with how things are going. We're only 5% into the level, even though last time I unpaused it, we dinged. And that's because mostly everything's green now. I had the wolf spawn twice in a row, which has just wasted a ton of time. Killing greens, and then if I'm not killing greens, it's like the light blues. Like I said, in a very rare case, it can be dark blue, apparently. I've seen one. So we'll see how it goes. I'll check back in. Alright, real quick. Not that great. That stupid, dumbass fucking Knoll is like healing. He's healing the skeletons. So if I fight him like on this side of the room, he's healing them through the wall. So it's an issue. Just die. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have 2 fucking skeletons. One of them's at 5%, and no matter what you do, he just won't fucking die. And that's just how it goes. And I'm in a bad spot. I just need to get this guy killed before the third one spawns. Who knows when it's supposed to spawn? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I guess I got harm touch. I don't want to use it. God, every time I use it and then I see that it repops, it just reminds me that it's been another fucking 72 minutes or whatever. I just need to kill this guy and go take a nap. Look at that bash. 30 damage on that bash. It's pretty huge, man. I don't even think I hit for 30. Like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever hit for 30. My bash hits for more than my sword. Oh boy, I just want to get out of here so damn bad. What I should probably do is just not play for a while, like take a break, is what I mean. Alright, let's get out of here. And then when I come back, this guy will likely be dead. I could just camp the guys in the pit. It's a little bit annoying to pull them out due to the slip and slide or something like that. I don't know. Should probably take a break. But I just want it to be over with so bad, you know? Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. It's pretty bricked over there. I tried to hold down the 3. I just can't. I just can't. I need a couple more minutes in between. The spawns in here are so dang fast when you suck. And I just need time to med. I just, you know, I mean, that's all there is to it. I need like a solid 60 to 120 seconds where I could just sit there and med. Also, to answer my question, you can't sit anywhere in that room because the second something spawns, it's on you. I need a second because I need to rebuff between every round. So every, you know, I kill all 3, I gotta like re-haste my pet, and I have to get my life leech dot on myself, and then I can start fighting. So I need to do that between every round, and I need, like I said, I need like a minute or 2 to regen my mana between rounds. So sitting in the room's a no-go. Now there is a room on the far side that I could probably do. I think the room in this corner here, there's just 2 spawns. So I could just dad camp that, sit in there, probably, you know, eventually split the 2, and then just kill 2, and then I'll have, you know, 2 minutes to med. Then I'll be killing less mobs, but more lazily, you know. But it's something I can do while this dumbass null is there, and I can't do anything about that null being there. Oh, there's a dark blue. So that's the issue with right here is we have a green, a light blue, and a dark blue. So I could pull one of these, and it probably won't pull the green. The green will likely stay, but the other 2 will come. I could use the zone out to split them, and then I could just hold this down. Let me guard my pet. I just want to see if I can get by or if I have to kill my pet to get by. Like, can I run here? No. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. Oh, here comes all the skeletons. My pet's gonna die anyways. His pet dies so fast. It's crazy. He's such a piece of shit. He's green as fuck. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, boy. Oh, I'm gonna die myself. If these things are right here at the zone in, I might be in a pickle. Okay. I didn't even have time to put boots on. Pet died. So, well, now I can invis versus undead, and I can get back in there. I need a full med though. I can invis undead, get into the hallway. Then I can get my pet out, and then I can kill 2 of them at once. But then have them split after that. So maybe that's the play. I don't know. I'll check in with you later. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Like, come on, dog. So I was setting up in that 2 room, which isn't easy. You kill... First of all, I walk into the room, right? There's only 2 mobs in it. It's a closet. It's not even a room. It's a closet. You walk into the closet. I had to invis past the wraith or the whatever specter. And then I walk into the closet. It's 2 blue mobs, dark blues. It's so hard to find a dark blue skeleton now, but both are dark blue. So I walk in. I have to fight 2 dark blues at once. So I kill them, but I'm like dunzo, right? So I round the corner, I sit there and I bandage myself up for like 30 minutes, it seems like. And then I sit there and I'm like, I can't let them both spawn again. So the first one spawns, I'm only at 50% health and like 50% mana because I'm not medding because I'm bandaging. So then I pull him anyways. He's a light blue this time. I kill him. And then, you know, then I'm like, all right, let me just sit here for a second and recover. Even though the other one's spawned now, I have some time to work with. Let me just sit here. So I let some time go by and I'm like, all right, now I got to pull him before the other one spawns, you know, because I can't be fighting 2 at a time again. So then I'm like, all right, I think I got to kill him now, you know, or the other one's going to eventually spawn. So I pull him and I fight him, and I'm still trying to like work my way back up to where I can just sit in the closet and just kill one as it spawns or whatever. Of course, a fucking dumbass undead gnoll spawns, man. Like, what the hell, dude? I just keep getting them now. They're like ruining my camps. So more than one can be up at a time is what I'm like wondering now. And it killed my damn pet. So do we have 2 up? I didn't even know this was possible. But you've got that one up. And now, well, my pet's dead, so I guess I could just invis undead again. No. And now that one's up, man. Fuck, bro. So you think he can see me? You think I could loot my corpse? Imagine if the page was on him, you know? Oh, man, brutal. So, I mean, my last thing is to maybe kill these guys in here, you know? Until an undead gnoll spawns after killing 3 of them. And then I gotta, you know, then the whole zone's cooked, or unless somebody can come in here and handle these things. Man. Anyways, just wanted to, you know, update with what's going on. Still no page. So, it's pretty cooked in there, and I just need a break from that fucking place. So I'm, wandering around, seeing if there just happens to be a direwolf stalker up. If not, maybe I'll kill some of the direwolves. But initially, I'm just gonna see if there just happens to be one up. Because sometimes I'm lucky like that with this mob. So kind of just checking in, let you guys know what I'm doing. Just in case I happen to come across one. I'm going to just flip on the recorder and say, surprise, here's one. Not so likely, but there's a ton of these up, man. You never know. There's these red ones as well. Gotta watch out for those. But also, I'm gonna go over here and look and just see if one of these giants just happens to have a Velium Spear on him. Also not likely. But let's see. Oh, they're yellow still? Or white? That one's blue. At some point, I don't know when we're going to be able to do it, but at some point we got to farm these guys. We're going to have to be higher. These guys I could at least fear kite, but it's going to, like, you know, it's only a 2 spawn, so it's kind of a dad camp. And I could probably blow my whole mana pool and whatever, and just fear kite them around. You have a lot of room over here. I'm sure they have a gang of life, though. Like, this is something we could just look at, I guess. Wow. 3,000 life. That is indeed a lot. So, yeah, we'll probably go ahead and wait on that for a while. Anyways, alright. Alright, it's go time. I spotted one in the distance. Okay. So, he's level 35. I'm 36. That's why he's dark blue. I was killing some of the other ones. And they are so strong. They hit for 80 damage, which is a crap load to me. So I just need to pull him over here. I wonder if I can get this off of my pet real quick. I can't let my pet go in until he's like 80% or lower. Yeah. The boots are almost wearing out. So this is going to be like a long kite situation. I was about to give up too. Please don't do anything. Thank you. So I'm just going to let my dots run and get some med ticks in. And I'm just going to kite them back and forth. Gonna have to get another... I guess we'll do it on the next one. Another engulf on him. But we need him lower. so that my pet doesn't grab aggro, because my pet will grab aggro. So as lame as this is how it has to be. He'll fuck me up. I'll show you. I mean, I could show you he'll fuck me up, but I don't want to fight him right now because my pet will... It'll be hard to grab my pet, get my pet off. Alright, since he's at... Alright, we'll fight him a little bit, and I'll just show you. See what he hits me for. Look at that. 79 and 72. Drop you to 83%, like almost instantly. Just destroys me badly. Destroys me badly. But now we can nuke him. Oh. I think my snare wore off. So let's get some space. Let's get darkness off on him. That's really annoying, but it was interrupted. So let's get some space again. Come the fuck on, bro. God damn it. Oh, man. Today's just gone to... I need a Snickers, man. Okay, that was like a 1 Mississippi, bro. So, come on now. Okay, we got our dots back on him. And we can just life tap. While our pet beats him up in the back. We're just going to drop a harm touch on him as well. Get him to run there. And there we go. We did it. We were able to... And I'm just going to life tap my health back up. We were able to defeat the direwolf stalker. And get the page number 1. All right. Oh, God. So, okay. So we got page number 1 and 2. We still need 4 from Tower of Frozen Shadow. We still need 3 pieces of Tizak meat or what have you. And then we got to figure out the turn-in situation. Which we'll get it done one way or another, but... Okay, so cool. The Tizmax shouldn't be too hard. Obviously, we got 1 piece of meat like 3 levels ago. 4 levels ago, maybe. So we could definitely get the other pieces of meat. Shouldn't take as long. They're probably... Some of them are probably light blue by now. So it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to head back over to the tower and see what's going on in there. And, I don't know. I might kill some more, or I might just park this guy there for now. I'm kind of tired and cranky. Well, we've been back at it. Shout out to fellow Guildie Twinkletoes, aka Joshy Z on YouTube. What's up, dude? Saw him in here. We got another drop. I got excited. But it was just the second piece of the Iceclad map again. Somebody else just found a second piece of the Iceclad map as well. They didn't need it, so they just shouted it out for somebody else to loot it. So a lot of the second pages dropping. Need page number 4. We're still here. We're level 36, 26% in. Today's a new day. I called it on the previous day, and we're back in here trying to get this wrapped up so we can move on to the meats, move on to the Tizmac, Return of the Mac. anyways, I'm gonna keep at it. All right, so a further shout out to Joshy Z, but he finished up his eye patch. He got his page 4 to drop. Grats. If only I can get my page 4 to drop. Double grats, if that case. Now he's telling me that he heard, and then he confirmed he just did it on his SK. He's on his own SK here. But that FD turning in, Fain Death turning in the pages to the Furbolg dude works. Now, I guess I've never tried to Fain Death turn anything in on this server, but that's not supposed to work. Like, I have tried that a lot on P99. And for instance, in an earlier episode, I was killing, recently I think to this, I was killing the sisters on the Sisters Isle. And I was like, you know, you could turn in muffins. And then I showed, on that episode, I showed that turning in muffins, I couldn't do it because the guy was threatening. Well, I mean, I guess I could have just walked up to him, feigned death, and then turned in muffins. If, I don't know if, I don't know if it's like a specific thing for this quest or what. But I tried that on my other necro on P99. I feigned death, tried to turn in muffins. It doesn't work. On P99, Fain Death turn-ins don't work. Now he's saying it does on here. He did it himself. And it was based on the recommendation of other people doing it on the server. So that's a huge development. I don't have to be a cheater, and that's massive. I'd love to hear that. Because, I mean, the only other way for me to get it was I was going to have to do it myself. Like, I was going to camp my, ranger there, do Harmony, camp out, and hope I can log back in and it works. And if not, then I really have to cheat and have, somebody else. I think we just talked about this earlier on this episode, which is another day for me, but I think we did earlier, probably 30 minutes ago in this video or something. But anyways, that's a huge development, man. That really, really excites me. I think that's massive. I can't wait to do that now, actually. I just want to get this fucking page. Oh, man. Well, we're 33% into the level. And we're doing this off of, like, greens and light blues, dude. We're, like, leveling off of light blues. It's crazy, man. Oh. Well, I'm home. Anyways, just wanted to say the development before I forgot to bring it up. I'm going to go back to grinding. Alright, man. I know I'm all over the place. We just can't get this quest done, and I can't sit there for more hours at a time. Like, we've been in there for like 8 hours total or some shit. Tower Frozen Shadow, I'm just not getting the page. It got, a bunch of people showed up. I farmed one more piece of Yakman parts. I accidentally took the wrong portal to Tox Forest, because I had to sell off, and I was like, by the spires was like, I don't know. And I was like, I need more bandages. I need more food and water, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'm just going to take the portal back to Nexus and reset. So I took the portal back to Nexus, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back to the Great Divide. I wasn't paying attention to... Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention to chat. To chat? What? I wasn't... well, yeah, that's what... I guess that is what I meant. I wasn't paying attention to the chat box, and I took the spire... We're gonna, this guy's gonna run, likely. Maybe not, because there's so much, yeah. So we gotta snare him. Ended up in Tox Forest, right? And I was like, well, maybe I should go to Stonebrunt and, like, farm the Haste belt, realizing that those mobs are only like level 25 Necro and 25 SK. So it seemed really low. I thought they were higher, so I'm going to go check that out. Just to break up the monotony. I know this isn't good for like a one take, but oh well, this is my journey. But anyways, I walked upon King Graar, who drops like some SK wearable shit. Okay. Well, I didn't need to do that now, but So I'm alright. Okay. Alright, well, let me tank. Anyway, so I was like wondering, what if we take out this dude? Now he's like a SK himself. I'll likely need the pet to... take the harm touch or something. He might end up dying. But let's see what we got going on here. He's just gonna attack the pet. Oh, we're in one of those positions again. Here. I need to get these guys together. Oh, don't attack my pet, dog. Don't attack my pet. Why you attack my pet, dude? Attack me. Alright, so... I have harm touch up, so that's gonna be huge. Come on, who the fuck is healing? I need to know who's healing, because I need this guy to not get healed. Oh shit. Oh, for the love of God. Oh no. Oh, why am I... Oh, fuck. Ah, this is quite annoying. Alright, alright. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna sack the pet. We're just gonna feign death. Fuck all this, bro. Really? Okay. I guess let's try to get another one off. How long is that? Holy fuck. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we can just single pull him into this corner. We're probably gonna get stomped out. I need a new pet. Unfortunately, I let that guy run because too much shit was going on and I didn't think about it. He was the last one alive. I should have snared him. There is this shaman, hoping he doesn't pull. But I'm gonna have to get my... Let's hope this shit doesn't come back. I'm gonna have to get my pet out. And then buff up. And all that kind of stuff, so... Do I have any weapon for him? Not really. What's this? Piercing? I mean... Doesn't matter. So I'm gonna med for a bit, and we will check back in. That was unfortunate. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm really not sure. Will the shaman come? The shaman didn't come, so that's good. Let's see if the... oh shit, we're gonna get HT'd. Okay, pet got HT'd. Let's get some heat blood on this boy. He drops a pretty good helm that I would take. Did we not? We did get it off. Let's try to get some life taps up in here. I don't know why. I'm not really taking damage. This is way easier than I imagined. He's not doing any damage to me, in fact. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, he's light blue. But I've been fighting light blues, farming these skeletons for these pages, and they've been beating the crap out of me. So I don't know why this guy, you know, being a Shadow Knight, not just like a typical warrior, is not beating the crap out of me. But alright. Didn't touch me. Easiest light blue I've fought on this guy. Now, preferably I'd get his head. He could drop a forlorn... He could drop a forlorn scepter. That would be cool. He could drop nothing. And that would be anticlimactic. But that's what's going to happen. Well, that's poopy. He had a helm that was like 5 AC, 5 strength. Some other, like a whole... He has the possibility of dropping like a whole suit of armor. That is probably an upgrade. And also a Forlorn Scepter, very rare chance where you can clicky Clinging Darkness from your inventory, which instant cast. I mean, it could help in a, you know, situation. Anyways, that sucked. So here's a cave batlord. I actually aggroed him by accident. Apparently, like, maybe everything in here has a chance to drop the Forlorn Scepter. Maybe that's what it is. Or a ton of mobs do, just it's like a 1%. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Still just trying to get to Stonebrunt to work on that other stuff. Of course, he didn't drop anything, but let's see here. Oh, there we go. That guy kind of just aggroed because he was in my way. Alright, we're going to get into Stonebrunt. So basically this quest, we did it on the beastlord. The solo self-found beastlord, not Rexar. But up here in the mountains, they pad around or whatever, but I think they get killed by some mob. So you don't really need to go look for them. You could just stand in one spot. I think I learned this after like a long time of just getting pissed off. We are lower than... oh, he's pissed? Oh, man. Okay. So I'm going to have to watch out for the wildlife. I have hide now, so I could probably just hide. We'll have to see. But what I ended up doing, after a lot of walking around and looking for somebody who's not there, because apparently they get in fights with people and get stomped out, and then they respawn at their spawn point, but when I run past their spawn point, they're not there because they're on cooldown. And then when I'm just looking like, where are they going, you know? Long story short, I learned just stand in one spot where they spawn, and it'll just spawn over and over. And yeah, it's a long-ass spawn. This is going to be a dad camp and a half, but I get to just not do shit. I could just watch TV or whatever while I wait. You know, so that's not too bad. So as long as nobody's here, I'm the only one here. It's rare, I would imagine, to find anybody here. Maybe solo self-found people doing the same thing. But, and now there's two of them. There's like a female and a male. I think they could spawn either way. I forget which one it is. One of them has like a higher percent drop chance. One of them has like a 30% drop chance, and then the other one has like a 10% drop chance or some crap like that. The quest is kind of crazy too, and I don't know exactly how it works, but on like P99, the Haste belt, that's what the quest is for, the Haste belt. I may not have said that. But the quest for the Haste belt, like it's like 1 in 10 or some shit. Like you have to do the quest like 10 times and hope to get the Haste belt because there's different rewards. I'm trying to remember where I stood. Was it there? I think it might have been there. This doesn't look familiar. I think it was there. I'm gonna have to go look at my beastlord. I could probably just look at PQDI and see where the spawn point is, but I kind of want to look at the beastlord because I had it down on the beastlord exactly where he spawned. Holy shit balls. If I get too bored, you can pull some of these dark blues and kill them while you wait. I think this was it, though. I'm going to figure out where exactly I want to stand and wait for this guy to spawn, and then we'll talk a little more. Okay. So what it is it's a 65% drop chance off of the female necromancer. Fuck, I'm gonna have to pay attention. Or it's a 30% chance off the male shadow knight. Oh shit. How strong are these dudes? Let's just face tank this mofo. Dude, this guy's strong as fuck. Oh, shit. I cannot aggro these dudes then. Oh man. Let's kite this guy around a little bit. It's pretty fast too. So we could fear him, but that's a little unpredictable. You know? Let's get some boots on. Did I not have boots on earlier? Oh, what is this? So the necromancers spawn, or either one, they spawn like right about there. So, man, I don't know. This is kind of sketch. Out of range. Oh shit! I wasn't on the monkey. Let me get on the monkey. We definitely don't want to be in the middle doing this when one of these things spawns. Yeah, no. I'm also not sure what these social with either. Obviously, probably with each other. So it's less of a dad camp and more of a watch out and don't aggro anything camp, which can be quite annoying, honestly. Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do they not social? What about those guys? Do those guys hate me? No. So the cats are cool. The spawn is long. I do remember that. The spawn's like 20 minutes or something. Actually, I should have it up here. 20 minutes, exactly. Holy shit, dude. That dude was tough. I can't do that again. You gotta fear kite him around. I'm scared to fear kite him around, but if they don't social, I'm less scared to fear kite. Anywho, should spawn like right here. So you can see where I am on the map. There's other spawn locations, but what I ended up doing on my previous beastlord was I just sat here, and every 20 minutes one spawned here. So you could try to get multiple on like opposite spawns. So kill this one and then run over there and wait and kill that one and then run over here and wait and kill this one. But I don't know, I didn't get to that point because I waited at another spawn point and just never saw them show up. That was one of the spawn points like over here somewhere, if I remember. Anywho, it's howling, and that's annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and just med up. And we'll wait for this guy to spawn. And when he spawns, I'll go ahead and show you guys. And then after like one kill, we'll probably just end the video. And then in the next video, we'll finish hopefully both of these quests. Hopefully I'll be getting all of my heads. I'll get the other page, the other meat. We'll try the Fain Death thing. But this is getting long, and it's already been like multiple real-life days and stuff, so we're just gonna get one kill in here, hopefully, and then I'll see y'all off. All right, it spawned. I'm getting my pet out. I'll explain that in a second. This must, I don't know why don't they have a pet? Let's fight them. Oh, that's a fear. That's a fear coming in. Didn't work though. Let's drop some dots on her. We'll fear her ourselves, perhaps. Oh, you want to find my pet? So we got the good one. This is the female one. This one has the higher % chance to drop the goods. We'll let her run after us. We'll drop a fear on her. She shouldn't be socialing with anybody. Did she drain her mana? Where'd her mana go? Let's go ahead and give her the old what for. So obviously my hide wasn't working. My pet was out. So my hide didn't work. I don't know, it didn't click. So I just, you know, grabbed something, conned it to make sure my hides work. Hopefully we can get our first head here. No, we're not that lucky. Okay. That, unfortunate, that was the good one. These are 20-minute spawns. So in 20 minutes from now, I can look at the time. 20 minutes from now, I can give it another go. You need 4, which means you're here for a, well, from this point on, I'll be here for a minimum of 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's if I get 4 in a row, which is very extremely unlikely. Took me quite a while on the beastlord, like hours and hours. So we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna sit here and camp a bit. I doubt I'll get everything now. I gotta go to a raid, so I'm just gonna camp this for a bit, and then in the next video we'll finish it off. We'll get whatever we need, and hopefully we'll be able to finish off the eye patch of plunder as well. We are level 36.5 at this point. The Tismacs are still mostly dark blue. I went and killed some more, got 1 more piece of meat, right? So we still need 2 more pieces of meat, but those are pretty much all dark blue still, so we get a little bit of XP there, but... New spell level at 39? I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to be able to get there, and then we won't feel so weak anymore. We'll get a new pet, new spells and all that. It's going to be great. I will see you in the next video.